Dímelo familia. What is up, family? Welcome back to another YouTube video. If you're new here, nice to meet you. My name is Jonathan. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you enjoy this video. If you enjoy this content, make sure to subscribe and join the family. This video, we are gonna learn, understand, and put into place how to keep track of your schedule, your goals, your habits, and anything and everything in between using Notion. I'm not sponsored by Notion at the moment. Hopefully I'm gonna speak it into existence, but I use Notion to keep track of everything, my work schedule, my habits, my goals. And it's a great tool to have because you can create different dashboards based on what you want that dashboard to be. I have one dashboard for work, one for goals, habits, etc. And it keeps everything organized under one place, one database, and you can get creative with how you want to do it. So as you guys can see, this right here is my channel. So if you're new here, is there anything that you like? I got some morning routines for you. I got some chill Sunday resets. I got some chill vibes playlists, some music for you to enjoy. I got some monthly resets where I go into how my month went on YouTube, on my personal life, and what my goals are. So I have a little bit of everything. So if you enjoy, subscribe, join the family. Don't be shy, join the family. It's free, no fee. It's free to subscribe, and I would definitely appreciate it because it creates a community. It continues building this community. So, but we're not here for the subscribing part. That's a promotion for myself. But this right here is what we're gonna go into Notion. Now, this is my template. If you guys have seen my previous monthly resets, I've gone over some of my templates. So I'm gonna put them right here, one of the monthly resets, so you guys have an idea of what I do on those monthly reset videos. But this is what we're gonna look into, the template. Now, this template that you guys are seeing right here, I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna put a link in the description so you guys can check it out. If it's something that you guys wanna utilize, feel free to do so. If by some reason the link doesn't work, I know that in order for it to work, you have to create a Notion account. Feel free to do so. It doesn't cost anything. It's a free account. So you just have to create a username and password and have it with your email. You know, the usual login in stuff and signing up for stuff. But it's free. And once you log in into your Notion account, then you'll be able to see the template. If for some reason it doesn't allow you to edit, let me know and I can make some changes and send you and resend you the link so you guys can edit and create your own template for your use. And yes, this, as you guys are seeing, is the template that I have for myself. As you saw, pretty much the same template. And we're gonna go into work week and calendar. So work week, I titled it work week calendar so I can understand what it is, but it's basically just straightforward, pretty straightforward, is where I keep track of all my hours in my jobs. I have multiple jobs and YouTube is an additional job as well. So this is where I keep all the hours tracked so I can know what times I'm off, what days I'm off, and if there's time in between that I can fit in filming a YouTube video, filming meal prep, exercising, anything and everything, I can know by looking at this right here. So we're gonna look at it right here. And let's just go to the 22nd. And yes, let's go over it real quick. So here is where you put the title. I just put job number 1 just to give you an idea. And as far, this are the categories that I have. You can edit however you'd like, however you please. But these are the different categories that I have. Date, hours, description. Date, the day, and the hours. And in hours, I just put the amount. So let's say if it's 9 to 5, I put 8 hours or 7 hours. But yes, this is where I put the specific hour. Let's say you work a 9 to 5, you put 9, you put 5 p.m. If you just work it one day, let's say if you have a job that you're working one day, you could also put in the hour, or you can just put the day and just take this and it'll show the date only. But for me to keep track of everything, I like as much detail as possible. So I just put the hours the specific hours that I'm working. Let's say it's 9 to 5, boom. Hours, let's just say 8. Let's say your job is you're a receptionist at a bookstore, so you put the description, or if you don't want to put description, no need to do so. You can literally put the description in the title, so you can just switch it, bookstore, boom, and you can just delete this right here, bam, and put no description, and then boom, bookstore. I'm gonna delete this real quick. Bookstore job. Let's say if you work that job for Monday through Friday, you can, instead of writing it, creating a new one, writing it again, which is what this plus sign is right here, where you can add an item. You can actually, as you saw there, you can duplicate and you can move around depending on what day you'd like, and you can continue duplicating it. And once you duplicate it and move it around, you won't need to change the actual date. It'll automatically be updated right there. So that's how I keep track of all my hours. It's pretty simple and pretty straightforward. Descriptions, sometimes if I have an event, or depending on if I'm at the theater doing different things, I put in the description that there's an event or I'm working such and such event. So that's how I keep track of everything, as much detail as possible, because then I'm organized and I know what I have to do every single day. The next one is goals, and this is an idea. I'm gonna go back to my actual template and go to a specific goal. Let's just go to 1,000 subscribers. So this is pretty much the goal that I have, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I put it as the title of the goal, and these are the different categories that I had for my goals. Status, basically, have I started that goal? Is that goal in progress? Have I accomplished that goal? That's where you would put not started, in progress, or done. Since I completed it, I put done right there. Purpose, I wrote this right here because it's something that helps me understand why I'm doing, or why do I want to reach that goal, my why. And for me, that why was to qualify for YouTube monetization in order to have an additional source of income. Now this right here is for me to continue building this channel in order to building into a revenue stream where I can take that money and reinvest it into the channel, upping the quality of the videos and of the equipment, either by buying a better microphone or buying a better lens, or finding new ways, maybe hiring a videographer or an editor. Those are things that I want eventually to get to, but in order to do so, I have to continue to create content and continue to reach these goals. So 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours were the goals that I needed, and I accomplished them. So I'm pretty excited about that. And yeah, so that's my purpose. I also put a deadline, and deadlines could be beneficial. It could also be a harm depending on how you view it, because for me, I'm very competitive. You know, I've been an athlete my entire life, and having deadlines or having something to look forward to helps me stay grounded and keeps me accountable and keeps me disciplined as well. So right here, as you saw, the deadline was November 12th. And this is not a deadline that I personally put myself. It's a deadline that YouTube puts for you, that you need to reach. For this one, you don't have to reach 1,000 subscribers by November 12th, but for the watch hours, you need 4,000 watch hours in 365 days. In a calendar year, and I started posting November 12th of 2022, so the year will be November 12th, 2023. So that's why I put that deadline right there. And also practical advice. This is just an area so that I can, if I ever feel myself in a rut, you know how there's writer's block, editor's block, there's always some points in your life and throughout your journey that you feel stuck and don't know what to do. I put this section right here, which is called practical advice, where I can look at it and see, okay, this is my purpose. This is the practical advice that I gave myself. For this one, it was like, the more attention you get to your page, the better for your channel. Using mediums such as TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and Facebook will increase the chances of reaching this goal. This is definitely has been a very useful tool for me. And it's one of the reasons that I've continued to grow on my channel, because I have an Instagram that it's linked to my YouTube channel that I'm gonna put somewhere right here or in the description, so you guys can follow me there. but those have been useful tools for a lot of creators to build their communities and grow their channels. So that's why I put that practical advice there. Another category that I implemented was date achieved. And as you guys see, the date that I achieved 1,000 subscribers was actually March 13th of this year. So I'm pretty excited about that. And this is how pretty much I set up this goal. In particular, I put reach 50 subscribers, 100, 200, 500, and then 1,000. Like I mentioned, I'm very competitive, so I enjoy marking things off. So that right there was something very useful that I did, marking as I reached 50, 100, all the way until 1,000 subscribers. But now that I gave you an idea of how it actually works on my personal template, I'm gonna move into the test template that I have for you guys. And let's say if your goal is to reach 10,000 subscribers, let's just go use that example because that's actually one of my goals. So I'm speaking it into existence. Status already started, but let's just say not started. Purpose, like I mentioned, I'm gonna put right here descriptions of what the different categories are. So you guys, if you're interested in checking this template, which I'll put in the description down below, you guys can create your own purpose, your own deadlines, your own practical advice, and that's how you can keep track of the different goals. As you can see, you can put new and create a new goal just clicking here, and just depending on how many goals or depending on the goals that you want, you can have it all right here. As you guys can see right here, for me, this is all the goals that I have for Q1 of this year. So it's a good way for you to keep track of all the goals and see what the actual goals are. As you can see, you can pretty much see straightforward the goals that I have, what the titles are, and you have an idea of what they are. So that's what it is for this goals part. You can get creative, you can add things, text, pages, to-do list, bunch of things. You can get creative, and Notion has a lot of great resources for you to do so, a lot of examples. They also have templates that you can use. So if you didn't enjoy this one or would like to find other options that would best work for you, Notion provides that as well. So now that we have that, we're gonna go into the template, into the habits section. So this habits section is a great way for you to keep track of those daily habits. So it goes into the macro. So micro level habits are a great tool for you to reach your goals. Goals will be the macro, let's say a month, 2 months, 6 months, 4 years, 10 years. Those are like the macro, the goals. The micro would be the habits. And in order to reach your goal, you gotta build better habits. So this right here is a great way to keep track of your habits. So let's just go into editing this real quick. You can edit accordingly based on what your habits are that you want to incorporate every single day. And it doesn't necessarily have to be 4 of them. It can be 1. And I recommend one thing that has been beneficial for me is to implement 1 or 2 habits each week, and then at the end of the week assess how you did with those habits and either change them or add an additional habit so you can continue building habits and stack up on those habits that will help not only help you reach your goals, but also help you become a better person, because habits not only work to achieve goals, habits work in all aspects of life. Communication, relationships, in your workplace, in your personal life, doing groceries, cooking, cleaning, doing laundry, paying your bills, saving money. Habits are a great way in all facets of your life. So this is just an example that you can write. Let's say if you be interested in exercising or working out, you can just put workout, boom. And then let's say if you wanted to read every single day, you can put reading, 8 hours of sleep, cooking. Those would be the examples of what the different habits that you can incorporate. You can also delete them, and yes, you can just stick to those. One thing that I'd say is that once you delete one from one day, let's say if you delete 8 hours of sleep in this one, it'll automatically delete them out of the rest of the dates that you created, because it's technically a duplicate tab. But anyways, so let's say working out and reading are the habits that you want to incorporate this first week. And this is monthly tracker, so each number represents a day. So day one, let's say week one, you'd like to work out and read every single day. So if you work out already on that particular day, you can mark it off, boom. And it already shows you what percentage of the habits you've accomplished for a day. If you read, you can just mark it, boom, and then go from there based on the amount of goals that you have. But yes, you can have fun, play with it. You can add properties or add different. Give me 1 second to see you're already learning with me right here. This is a great way. So great way, you can click on it and you can duplicate properties, so that way you don't have to go back and write it down and everything. So let's just say rename cooking. You want to cook for yourself every single day, boom, put it here. And then interesting, I don't know what it's not appearing, but let me see. Anyways, I think you get what I'm saying. This is a little error that happened here, but yeah, you can change and add as you'd like, and this is a great way to keep track of all your habits, so that everything is under one dashboard. It's what it's called, and not only you'll have the habits there, but you can go back to your template and go to the goals and see how you're doing with the different goals. And then you're wondering, wait, do I work today? Do I work tomorrow? You can actually go to work week and say, oh yeah, I work today from 9 to 5 at the bookstore. And then you can keep track of your time, because if you are disciplined and if you're organized with your time, that'll help you in a lot of things. Not only reach your goals, but also dedicating time to exercise, dedicating time for yourself to go on walks, go to a coffee shop, meet with friends. If you haven't seen your friends, you can say, hey, this is my availability. I'm available next week after 5. And that way you can communicate better. Because sometimes we're like, oh, I'll let you know, I'll look into my schedule, and it falls through, But if you have already a schedule in place, you can even possibly share it with your family member, partner, or friend, so that you can show them, hey, this is my schedule. Let me know what works best for you, and we can find a time that works best for us to go get coffee or to go to a basketball game or so forth and so on. So those are pretty much the templates, the dashboards that I have. They're pretty straightforward, simple and straightforward habits, goals, calendar. So you can put in work week calendar is what I have. That's the idea. But it can be a calendar for everything. Let's say if you have a doctor's appointment, you can put it there. If you are going on a vacation, you can put it there. That calendar is for anything and everything that you have, just to keep track of it all. So, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm gonna be putting the link to this template in my description, and let me know if the link works. I know that you have to create a Notion account in order to access and actually edit the template. So let me know if it works. If it doesn't work, then I'll see what I can change, or if there's anything that I can do on my end, so you guys can see and have this template. And this video was inspired by one of my subscribers in an earlier video. I'm gonna put the comment right here. His name is Jay Hercules, and Jay Hercules actually asked for a template for Notion so that they can use, and I'm excited to share with you, Jay Hercules, and with everyone else. So it'll be in the description down below. And another thing that I'd like to mention before I wrap up this video that has been really useful, not only for this channel but for me personally, is to have monthly reset routines. Now, I'm gonna put a video right here so you guys can check what my monthly routines are about, but these are a great way for you to keep track of your goals and your progress each month. It helps you just assess how you felt about the month, reflect on the month, if you read different books, if you got closer to your goals, you can see that. You can assess what habits worked best for you, what habits didn't work for you, or what you would like to incorporate the following month. Monthly resets are a way that you can just take a day, take some time on a Sunday, on a weekend, to just spend time with yourself, sit down either in your apartment, in your dorm, in your, I don't know, bookstore, coffee shop, in your university or high school library, where you can just dedicate the time to build your month and see how you can improve and how much you've grown in that month. And I think that has been a great tool for me personally for this channel. And I think it's something that I encourage you guys to try and see if you guys like it. Let me see if there's anything else I have left. As I mentioned, links for the template will be in the description box below. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them there as well. Hope you enjoy this video. I'm gonna continue to be doing these types of videos where I provide value and provide useful resources that have benefited me on this channel and personally, and this is one of them. I know that there's another comment that I'm gonna put right here so you guys can check and read, but a subscriber by the name of Vicente, I hope that's how it's spelled, but Vicente asked what he can do to have a better or productive morning routine, and I'll be doing a video on that in the next week or so you guys can, if you have an idea or if you'd be interested on having a foundation or an ideal morning routine that best suits your day, your schedule, then I can give you some useful tips on my perspective on my life, on what has worked for me, and resources that can be beneficial for you as well, so you guys can build your own morning routine and start implementing it. That will help you start your days off strong with a better attitude, and it'll help you overall feel good about yourself. So stay tuned for that and many more videos to come. Like I mentioned, I don't know if you guys have seen, but later next month I'll be moving into a new apartment, so that'll be a moving vlog series that you guys will get to see on this channel, so stay tuned for that. So there's a lot of exciting things coming up. My birthday is also coming up, and also another thing that's coming up is Drake concert. I don't know, did I get tickets? I don't know. I guess you'll have to stay tuned to check on that. But yeah, all those videos will be coming down the road. If you enjoy this video, make sure to please drop a like. I know that it might have been a little bit long, around 20 minutes. Trust me, I'm doing my best to keep these videos concise. I talk a lot. I get passionate about what I'm doing, and I'm passionate about helping you guys. So that's why I ramble and talk a lot, but hope you enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell to stay notified with everything that I do as far as posting videos. I also post a lot on my community tab. I want to incorporate posting polls so you guys can vote on what the upcoming videos can be. I think it'll be nice to hear your thoughts, and also take your thoughts and opinions into consideration for the type of content that I put into my channel, so you guys can not only get some entertainment but also get value for your time. Hope you enjoy. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Peace.